Welcome everyone, this is your host Abraham L. Jaguar, a professional game master. First of all, this channel is proudly sponsored by the Era Crueltide Pocket Rulebook Kickstarter. In this tabletop RPG, you need to rescue Santa Claus. You can roleplay as any sort of fantasy creature imaginable. You could be a human with holiday powers. You could be one of Santa's helpers, an elf. You could be a talking reindeer. You could perhaps be a gingerbread cookie golem. You can roleplay as anything. You need to rescue Santa Claus and restore the holiday cheer. This is actually the feature of this video, of course. Check out those stretch goals. The link to the Kickstarter will be in the description and in the pinned comment. This channel is also proudly sponsored by pt3 Studios, the publishers and developers of Dames of Asstoria, a tabletop role-playing game where you play as monster girls experiencing high adventure in a world that doesn't fully accept them. They have also released the Pay What You Want tabletop RPG, Daughters of Lamb, where you get to play as cybernetic nuns with guns, looking for the missing pieces of their AI god. You will find it in their website. The link will be in the description and in the pinned comment. This channel is also proudly sponsored by the Red Room Publishing. Please check out their store for exclusive tabletop RPG products. And check out their free tabletop RPG, the Red Roleplaying Game. This system can handle any sort of theme, genre, flavor setting that you can think of. Definitely check it out. You will find it in the description of this video as well. Today, of course, I continue my review series featuring the Era Crueltide Pocket Rulebook. If you haven't seen the other parts of this review series, please check out the playlist in the description below. This time we are going to talk about the Game Master section of the book. Here you have tips and advice on flexibility and encouraging the players to be creative whenever they interact with the game world. And you also have details on the setting, because here you don't have a strict setting as to how things proceed. Maybe you have been given a mission by Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, or maybe by Miss Claus. Maybe an elf foreman, it could be anyone. If you wanted to, you could play this as the Nightmare Before Christmas, and perhaps it is the Jack Skellington, the king, the Halloween king, actually giving you the mission to rescue Santa Claus, right? You also have details on the mechanical considerations, which attributes to employ depending on the actions taken by the player characters, and an explanation of why there is no intelligence attribute in this rules light system. The author considers it much better to have the players roleplay how intelligent the character is. Well, it works either way, but this is good for this particular style. When it comes to gaining experience, this game is about obtaining levels as you complete each session. You don't have to keep track of many experience points. Every time you complete a session, you level up. Well, it's at the discretion of the game master, but perhaps you go up in level and you gain attribute points to spend on your character to improve your various capabilities. You also have enemy stats. There are all sorts of creatures. I'm going to try to avoid spoilers. You have the gremlins, ghosts, fairies, skeletons, garden gnomes, but there are also some very important non-player characters, quite representative of various holidays throughout the world. So they could serve as antagonists. And at the end of the book, you also have a great looking character sheet to organize all of the details, the stats. And this concludes this part of the review series. This concludes actually the entire review series. What do I think about it, about Era Crueltide? I think this is a great game. Remember, the Kickstarter is still ongoing. The images that I have shown to you, they are going to be even more improved in terms of graphic design. The layout is going to be further polished, as I understand it. This is not the finalized version, so we don't know exactly how the final document is going to look like, but I'm very impressed. Like, to my eyes, this document is complete. The presentation, the explanations, it's ready to go. I like the simple character creation system, and it is very flexible. You can roleplay as any sort of creature. In many holiday themed tabletop RPGs, sometimes they tell you need to roleplay as an elf, or you need to roleplay as this animated toy, you need to roleplay, etc. But here, you can roleplay anything. The system, the resolution is also very easy to understand. A simple dice pool, 2 attributes to implement, to apply to every situation. So, my highest recommendation, definitely get the Era Crueltide Pocket Rulebook. Check out the stretch goals for the Kickstarter. Thank you for watching this review series. Don't forget to leave a like, comment, and subscribe. And thank you so much to those of you that are going the extra mile to support the channel. If anyone else wishes to further support the channel, consider joining as a member using the Super Thanks button. Take a look at the information in the description and in the pinned comment. This has been your host, Abraham L. Jaguar, a professional game master, and remember, master roleplay and you will master the game. Once again, thank you and see you later.